and transfer it to the buyer.
A Plus Motors Limited lie on a half-an-acre land with various departments.
So this is the parking for the customer. We have like a parking of 5 to 7 units, depending on the size of the car. So this is the gate, and display, which is reversible. When we are closing, we push them back and we close the gate. Our way to the yard, which is capable of handling up to all parking of 150 units. And there is a variety of vehicles. Meet with my salespeople here, some stock here, some of the stock on top. This is the way to the office. This is the way to our reception. This is our reception. Our reception, she's our receptionist. We come to our insurance department. This is the manager, Mr. Livingstone, right there. Then we go to the manager of our finance arrangement. She's Monica Mwangi. These are the offices for our sister company, Tracking Plus. The manager is here. She's Bunny's Joker. She's our manager for the Tracking Plus company. This is our accessory department. Accessory department where you get tires, rims, arrow rims, and all the other things to facilitate the driving to be smooth. We do minor and major services for cars. Some of them that maybe you want to uplift the standard before you sell, and some of them belongs to clients, which we do spray painting, we do panel beating, also we do engines, we repair engines, we repair suspension. These are the guys who does the panel beating and spray painting.
Every business venture provides wide opportunities for everyone, and it is only for someone to see them. This is according to Mwangi, who believes jobs can be created by anyone with a positive mind, countering the issue of joblessness in the country.
About joblessness, it's about, me I see it, I usually say it is Satan who has done like a blanket in front of us. Because me, whenever I think of opportunities, there are so many. There are so many. For example, there is one lady, a woman who used to sell handkerchiefs. And this woman was capable of educating the children up to a secondary level. One day I decided I have to know what is the secret of the business. And she was a very good woman, and she knew that I had no interest in her business. So it was a testimony for me. She told me that the calculation that she did about the handkerchiefs, one handkerchief dozen she was buying for 90 shillings. So very early in the morning, she was going to town and buy a handkerchief for 180, 2 dozen. That was her initial capital every morning. One handkerchief is 20 shillings. That's standard price everywhere. The cheapest handkerchief is 20 shillings. So these 24 handkerchiefs multiplied by 20 shillings, that's 480 shillings. That's the minimum maybe she could have sold in a day. So 480 480, you deduct 180, the margin is 300 shillings. So this woman, this is the minimum. Sometimes she told me that she was capable of selling even 10 dozen a day. Going back to the supplier, selling, when she finished, she go back until she was capable sometimes to make up to 1,500. So me, I see opportunity everywhere. It's just people, they don't want to go for these opportunities.
With the emergence of elaborate IT, his job is made easier as his daily work is done at the comfort of a seat. Thus, his work does not affect his family life of 3 children and 1 wife.
Mostly, I don't travel because, the world now, it's a global village with the technology. So most of the purchases I do online, and most of the management I do online. So me, I have all the time for my family. If it is to get home, sometime when I don't have much of work, I get home as early as possible.
It is through his passion and focus that A+ exists. The business has a branch in South B and is targeting East and Central African market in its 5-year strategic plan, aligned with the country's Vision 2030 by offering quality products, aligning and upholding the value of technology, customer satisfaction, employee satisfaction, while upholding ethical and moral standards.
5 years, the other day, our government announced that they'll be opening a free port. Free port is, the meaning of free port is that you can import goods and you keep them awaiting for resale. On successful sale, you pay the duty. So me, I see a very big opportunity, and in 5 years, this leads to our 5 years projection. 5 years projection will be in East and Central Africa.
Yes, actually you'd ponder on this, starting with 1,500 shillings into the business sector, and 9 years after that, or kind of 13 years after that, then we are talking about, I don't want to say millions. He's here and he can tell us how much he's making, but he started actually with 1,500 shillings. And Mr. Mwangi, we are so kind of proud of you for this far that you've come. We would also love to know, right now, when you're talking about this, many Kenyans are buying cars each and every day. And according to a report by the Kenya Autos report, it is expected that 2014 is a year of which the growth may go up to 5.2% increase. So far, January only has been business, and do you anticipate the growth of 5.2%?
January business is encouraging. It is encouraging.
Okay.
Yeah, and the year looks bright.
Okay, so the 5.2% actually may be achieved.
Or maybe surpassed.
Okay, wow.
Oh, that is quite impressive. But let me talk about your other branch, and not only the one A+ along Thika Road. I believe you're around near Safari Park, some few meters from Safari Park Hotel. But you have another branch. Which one came first, and how is business on both ends? Okay,
in fact, we started from Parkland, that's on Lemuru Road. Where we had put our yard, it was on lease, and the lease expired. The landlord could not renewed it. Then we shifted to Gong Road. Also there, it was on lease. That was our second branch. Also, there is expired. The landlord could not renew. Our third branch was South Bay, next to Mata Hospital, which still exists. And after closing Gong Road, we opened Thika Road, Super branch near Safari Park.
Which I must say is quite nice, given the fact that Thika Road is quite amazing, especially when you're driving. It's quite, when I remember like 4 years ago, or less than 4 years ago, we used to travel for so long, like not even travel, we were on traffic for like 2 hours before you get to town, and you used to waste a lot of time. So guys who want to go to A+ Waters at Thika Road, you don't have to worry about jam. It's so smooth. You're just going to love it. But there's also one thing about mentality. On the second video of today's segment, I've heard a story from the gentleman on set about a lady who was selling handkerchiefs. You know, there are some things when you look, you can actually, what we call kudharao kazi,
Sure.
you know. But a lot of people will be like, I can't start that. I've seen guys on the roadside selling smokies, and all you would say, if you're not wise, is a smoky worth 20 shillings. But at the end of that day, I believe that guy is making a lot of money than some people who are also working. This, I know, is a mindset that really needs to change. What is your contribution on it? Because a lot of, especially the young guys, they're like, I can't do this kind of job, and they are so choosy